Okay, hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I'm Annoying Bokoblin and today I'm going to be talking about the champion amiibos and the new Divine Helm items which can come from them when you use them. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so when talking about the Divine Helms, okay, it's said that they give you special abilities, okay, which are supposed to be different from the other pieces of armour which you can normally get in the game. So first things first, when we're talking about this, we need to think about the champion abilities which you already get from the champions. So it is possible that these Divine Helms, they can either increase the amount of champion abilities you're able to have at one time. So like normally you can only have one Mepha's Grace, maybe you could get two, or something like along the lines of that. Or they could decrease the time it takes for the champion abilities to recharge. Now, that was one possibility. However, there is also the possibility that you can have the champions as companions, sort of like Wolflink. Because, well, in the game, the only companions which you have which you can actually whistle to are Wolflink, your Nobo, and your horses, okay? So, I mean, surely they wouldn't have added that mechanic just for those three. And, I mean, like, maybe they've added this too, you never know. But, like, with Wolflink, you have, like, an overlay on the screen in the bottom left, showing Wolflink a little picture in his life. Why would they add that just for Wolflink? I mean, you would have thought that they would have other companions which that happens for, like champions, if possible. I also commented on something similar to this in another theory of mine before the game was released about companions, but that was more to do with like dogs and that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's that part over with. Now, you could also gain the ability to control divine beasts, so like move them around the world sort of, like really fast travel or ways to attack enemies or something like that. I mean, I really doubt this would happen, but you never know. I mean, there was that whole, like, Space Invaders sort of, like, well, futuristic, with, or aliens and sort of stuff, prospect, which was originally going to be used in Breath of the Wild. So think of that idea, except instead of a big flying saucer, it was Divine Beast of Armadillo, and then they were, like, attacking all enemy camps with you on it or something. But, well, that's really unlikely, obviously, isn't it? So now, if we talk about the last two abilities, the champion companions and moving with divine beasts, I doubt these would happen because there are some limitations. One, with both of them, you would only be able to do this once you've completed that divine beast. And two, it would just be, well, too overpowered, wouldn't it? So I doubt that would really happen. But now, once we're not thinking about that anymore, the next topic I'm going to think of is buffs for your character. And powered up attacks as well, but I'm going to keep them in the same category. Okay, so my first idea is that, like, say if you have Divine Helm Varnaboris on, all of your attacks have lightning abilities. Or say Divine Helm Varmadao, wind blades, like with the Wind Cleaver. Or so on. Like, there's all sorts you could have, aren't there? I mean, I doubt that would happen because, once again, that would also be pretty overpowered, but you never know, it could happen. Maybe it just gives chance for an elemental attack, not 100%, I don't know. Now that we're done with that part, we actually think about buffs for the character, like speed and so on. Now, quite a lot of armour gives these, and there's chance of this happening with the Divine Helm armour. It could be a buff related to the element of that Divine Beast, so like cold protection for Divine Helm Varmadao, shock resistance for Divine Helm Varnaboris, so like swimming increase for Divine Helm, Router, so on. Or you could get Guardian Resist, because in the picture it does show the person wearing the Guardian armour as well. Or, here's my main theory to do the buffs, which could happen. I mean, it's unlikely Nintendo thought this deep, but you never know. So when you wear the full set of Guardian armour, you get a buff, right? The Ancient Proficiency, I think it was. However, in the picture, because it shows the Guardian armour being worn as well as the different Divine Helms, what if you wear the Guardian Ancient armour, except a Divine Helm instead of the normal helm, and you get a different set boost? So like, normally when you wear it, as I said, you get Ancient Proficiency, However, maybe you get a really good boost if instead of a normal helm you wear Divine Helm Varudania or something along the lines of that. I mean, that's also pretty unlikely, but well, you never know, it could happen, couldn't it? So, well, that's that overall really. My main thoughts on what were different things you can get from a Divine Helms, as in the champion abilities, companions, divine beasts, and buffs. I mean, they're all possibilities, or they could simply just be normal pieces of armour. We'll never know up until November when they're released. But, when they are released, be sure to take a look at my channel, because I'll be planning to do a video on the Divine Helms. Okay, so that's about that now. So, if you liked the video, well, give it a like, it'll help other people to see this video, and who also may like it. And if you like this sort of content, subscribe, and then you'll be the first to find out when I release more of this content. And what did you think of this theory? I'd like to know, so feel free to comment below on what your thoughts were. That's that, so hope to see you next time.